Alright, good morning everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming self-proclaimed yet still humble host Mukluk, and we are eagerly jumping back into Enshrouded. I almost said Guild Wars 2 out of pure habit. Alright, let's get back to it. We made a good amount of progress last time, let's see if we can continue that. I finally recognize that fight. I also make sure I leave whenever it pops in queue. Old Lion's Court? I'm guessing. Alright, let's pop in here. Repair everything. Are my bags still a mess? They are still kind of a mess, yes. That's cooking. We needed some glass after that. Let's see, that's 45. That's 30. That's 50. Okay, this one, we can salvage that one now. 37. I have never used this. I was hanging on to this, so I had a form of piercing damage, but I have never used that. Okay, so that's 29, that's 20... Yeah, I don't know if this would end up being more damage. Let me see. Upgrade weapons... Magic weapon... That's the Shroud Wand. Long range, okay. 22. No, I don't think that's going to overtake it. Alright, so we'll salvage that also. Okay, and come over here and deposit that stuff. Alright, hey Monk. Hello, Modi. What's up? Alright, let's skip the nighttime. And just wait until we see sunlight. Okay. Is the dog still stuck? Yeah. Why does it say he doesn't have shelter? Is it okay, is it because he can't reach the... Oh my god. He's been stuck in this shelf for a while. I can't even dismantle the shelf. I guess I could destroy it, but it's just like, is this gonna happen again? I hope this doesn't hurt the dog. There you go. You're free, you idiot. Ah, crap. I did not mean to do that. Hey. Yeah. Alright, there's his food. And... I think I accidentally destroyed his bed with that last swing. Hold on, let's replace it. Let's see. Dog pillow. There we go. Which level biome you in at the moment? This is my house. This is in, like, the very early biome. If you mean progression-wise, I am in, like, the desert area. Okay. Last time we got the Ghost Glider, and we got the Ancient Spire Kindlewastes Tower. Got a few things to deposit. Need to find a place for them. Throw that in there. Surely I had a place for Shroud Cores, didn't I? I guess they can go there. Okay. Alright. And we'll have to come back in 4+ minutes for that. Okay, let's see, those plants are still growing. Alright. I had this question for a long time. I don't know if it's rude, but here it is. You don't have to answer. Curiosity killed the cat. On the side of your head, do you have a little blonde patch? I didn't think it would be too rude because hubby has a blonde patch in his hair. I have white hair right here. Since I was like age 12, I've had that. It's not a birthmark. I have not had it my whole life. But right around the time I became a teen, that happened. At the next doctor's appointment I had, my mom asked the doctor, and he's like, it's a birthmark. And I was like, I haven't had it since birth. And he's like, oh, it's stress then. And she's like, what does he have to feel stressed about? And I remember I just went... But yeah, I have had that for a long time at this point. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Can I reach that well from the spire? Let's go check another thing off the map, and then we'll come back and load the glass into the thingy. You have a spinning gear thing with a mountain in it in the lower right-hand side of your screen, broken overlay or something. Oh, wait, what? Is that Fujitech? That is Fujitech. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know why that's loaded. Fujitech is supposed to pop up whenever I am in a Steam call, or sorry, Discord call with other people, so you can see who's talking. I do not know why that was up just like now. We got a new glider last time, so we can travel much further when we jump off of things. Now, will I be able to reach my target? We'll find out. The water update's my favorite update. Hey, Jen, what's up? Yeah, I started a new playthrough, so I haven't yet really hit the water stuff yet. But there's been a lot of QOL stuff that I have noticed on the way through the levels. Well. Well, well, well. Okay, I was able to get my feet to touch the ground, and then I could jump. Alright. What is that? Oh, it's a banshee. Wow, that was frustrating. I was trying to shoot one more one-shot to kill the Banshee, but it kept auto-targeting the beetle in front of me. I did not want the one-shots to go there. I know someone told me that they were doing an overhaul in the combat system. I really hope that they look at the wand targeting. Like, sometimes it's great, and sometimes it actually gets you killed, like what just happened. Just remove auto-targeting. Well, no, there's... The thing is, it needs to be like tab targeting in an MMO, because like you need it to lock on. Otherwise, it would never hit some things. However, the problem is whenever something else comes on the screen, the lock moves. It doesn't stay on what you put it on. I want it to stay on what I put it on until I press a button. Right now, it locks onto things just based on vibes or something. Like, you know, if you're fighting flying monsters that are zooming around, you really want the lock. And in a one-on-one situation, totally fine. But it's just like whenever some additional mob comes on screen, I don't want it to just immediately change. Judge the distance. I thought he couldn't hit me up. I needed to remind them of that. Putting that in the Discord. Hopefully they can fix it. Oh, you're in the Enshrouded Discord? Yeah, it would be nice. Like, I love the wands. If you look at my hotbar, I've got a cold, an electric, a fire, and a shroud wand. Like, I like having a library of weapons. To be like, oh, he's resistant to this? Okay, let's get this one out, you know? However... like, right now, I can't target lock the Banshee. There we go. You know, while I'm nitpicking, another super small thing. When I got the blink upgrade for my dodge, the Banshees became more difficult. When I had dodge roll and the Banshee would shoot at me, I could dodge roll through the projectiles and then hit it on the other side. When I got blink, if I blink through the projectiles, I will get hit by all of them. Like, the blink doesn't have... it seems to have more movement, but a worse, like, iframes or something than the dodge does. And furthermore, no, I'm just kidding, that's all I got. Warriors don't have such a problem. Warriors with Blink do. I guess a Warrior's problem would be they can't reach the Banshee. See? Just, you hit all of them. Oh no. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna have to do the Hearth Scum. I was just trying to jump onto that little ledge, but I slid off the other side. G'day, Mug Chat. What's up, Trop? What did you mean by MMO target lock? So, dating back to like EverQuest 1999, you just press tab and you target the nearest thing in front of you. That target does not change when new things come onto the screen unless you press tab again. Then it will cycle through the next nearest thing in front of you. Only when I am doing wand stuff in this game do I find myself missing the targeting system of a 27-year-old MMO. With everything else in this game, it's fine. It's not needed. But it's like the wand stuff, which shoots relatively weak but homing projectiles, just gets really stupid with new targets into the screen. I might be done in here, but often these things have like a big chest at the end, so I wanted to see if this one did. There it is. Okay, don't care. Two-handed. Is it chop or is it side to side? It's chop. Garbage. Oh. I don't think I killed the archer. Alright, see right there it automatically targeted the bug. Didn't want it to do that, it just decided to. Additionally, with wands, like let's say I want to shoot that barrel, I can only shoot that barrel if nothing's on screen. Do you see that? I cannot shoot that barrel. I cannot do it unless nothing's on screen. So there's no way to disable the target locking of the wand either. Aim more to the left of it. No. What? No. My point is, if there's any enemy on screen, like if the enemy is coming at you and there's a explosive at their feet or something, you can't just shoot it with the wand. You have to swap to a staff or a bow. Okay, now we're back to the entrance. Have you tried the acid staff? If you mean like the acid spray spell, yes. And yeah, it's strong versus some enemies. Okay. With that, by now, the last thing I was doing in the furnace should be done. I switch between weapons so often I did not notice until I just pointed it out. I've been mainly using melee and magic this run. Very little archery. Oh, another fun thing. Do you know the, while we're talking about, like, weaknesses, do you know, like, up here, there's, like, a big boss. It's, like, a big, I don't know. It's some big beast monster, and it has an attack where it, like, its mouth glows and you're supposed to shoot it in the mouth. With my setup, nothing worked. I did fireballs in its mouth, I did wand shots in its mouth, I threw grenades in its mouth, none of them work for that. It has to be an arrow. So, and that's it, like, its weakness is arrow in mouth, not attack in mouth. So, I did beat it, but it took me 3 wands worth of durability to beat that thing. Okay. Glass. I swear I farmed like 100 sand last time. Where did the sand go? Is it in the gardening table? No. Wait, there's fine sand. Is fine sand not good enough? Move, dog. Fine sand is good enough. What? Dude, what the... What is going on? Make glass. There. Ugh. If you don't have magic crates, you have to manually put it in crafters. Not normally. Like, most of the time you can, like, just hit, like, the plus summon. That's another thing that's inconsistent. Sometimes I can just hit +1 right here, and it'll pull from the magic chest, and other times I have to go to the magic chest and add it. Like, look, this one, see? +1, right? And it pulled from the magic chest. This one doesn't work. Now, okay, that one, I see the reason. That one is the charcoal. But, let's, hold on. Where's charcoal? What are we out of? Wood logs. Okay, wood logs. Question for Muck, have you forgotten about the hollow halls, or do you just not like them? Didn't forget about them. It was just a massive ordeal, so I haven't gone back to do the second one yet. I still think the Drake Boss bombs in mouth should have worked. Dude, if an arrow in its mouth worked, I'm shocked that bomb in its mouth did not work. Or any spell or wand in my repertoire. But it seemed like... I don't know if it's intentional or not, but the way it's designed right now, the only people that can hit its weak spot are people that are doing archery. Can you plant more trees to get more wood? Yes. I just haven't bothered because the trees respawn right outside the range of your flame without you having to do anything. Basically, anything in the world that's outside the range of your flame will go back to the way it was. What? It wouldn't pull from my bag. Okay. Alright. This stuff. Let's see, which box do I have this in? Okay, I think when that glass is done, we can make the lab and then see what it is supposed to do, because I don't currently know.
Hey. Hi.
I had it pinned. I guess when you log out, it removes your pins or something. Copper bars. Yeah, those are done. Yeah, alright, so I just need the glass that it's cooking right now. And then we're good. Let's see. Got about 60 seconds on the glass. We can clean this place up just a tiny bit more. Magic is pretty bad for them in the beginning, and melee with life leech is easier. Hollow halls are pretty big, maybe even too big for most people. I cleared the first hollow halls, and I got a wand that did blunt damage, like a mace, and I loved it, and I was using it for a long time, and I accidentally salvaged it at one point, and then I went to the wizard to see if I could make another one, and I can't. So, the only thing I really got that excited me from the first hollow halls, I lost by mistake on my part. Do you still need the extra flame by the goats? I'd have to get a measuring stick out to see. Originally, I needed it, yes. Do I still need it? I'm not sure. What does this do? Spice? Spice, paper, black powder, nitrate, and shroud sand. Okay. Does that unlock anything new here? That's an upgrade. Needs 2 iron bars. I did mine iron last time. Have I fired any of it? IMO, the Hollow Halls wand, isn't that good anyway since it does blunt damage. It's ranged blunt damage. That's huge. It's like anything weak to blunt, you don't have to get close to anymore. It was the only ranged blunt damage I had. That's gonna take a while yet. Okay. Like, pretty much everything in the Hollow Halls is weak to that. Lucky you had 10 iron bars right there waiting. Oh, so I did. Once again, I wish there was an upgrade where outputs from machines would get pulled from, kind of like the magic chests. Also weird that you can't only salvage weapons and you can't salvage anything else. Let's do that. Okay. And it doesn't unpin the recipe when you're done making it, so I have to unpin something else. Okay. Let's see. Something there. Sun Temple. I don't know what the Sun Temple is. Alright, let's go hit that well. Alright. Is this game similar, better, or worse than Valheim?
Guys, look at me! I'm so curvy!
Similar. I would say in most ways, I like this a little bit more than Valheim. It's just, I don't know, Valheim has like a clunkiness to it, right? And it's designed that way, and it's charming sometimes. But if you don't really want that clunkiness, I think Enshrouded feels better to play. IMO. the new glider. Yeah. Yeah, we got the ghost glider last session. We can go a lot further now. This is a new one. Do I need to dig? I guess I'll try it for a minute and see what happens. Oh, yeah, okay. Might have to teleport out of here. There's probably another way out. Did not ask how big the room was. I said I cast Fireball. Wait, does that say it was level 27? What level am I right now? I'm 22. The beetles are obviously no problem, but if everything in here is 27, that could become a problem. I mean, I did hollowed holes when they were like half my level, or when I was like half their level, but it was rough. Crap. When the red one, so I have never meleeed a red bug before. I didn't know what was going to happen. I wasn't sure if you would like, if you hit it and it would be like a Minecraft creeper and it would like, and then you had a moment to back away. It's not like that at all. It instantly blows up. So you cannot like melee it and then dodge away as far as I can tell. Wait, did it close up the hole that I made already? Well, okay then. So I learned something new there. Looks like the beetle nest hasn't respawned, but the ground did. Hey, my cousin Enshrouded. It's going great. It's going fantastic. I was talking about problems with the game, so I don't want to like give the wrong impression here. Like this, I am truly having a lot of fun playing this. But like anything, like any game that you love, I'm sure you can list off some things that could be better. So that's what I was doing the last few minutes. Okay, dude, I cannot see. Where do I go here? Ah, this is meant to be a pathway. Okay. Do I still have any bombs? No, they're all at home. I didn't think I'd need them. Starting to... Okay, there's an opening. I was like, I'm starting to second guess my decision to dig through this here. Oh, the new shield is like gray. Almost white. Dude, this place is awful. Like, what? This place is actually awful. He died from my aura. Okay, so there's a path over that way, and there's also a ladder up. Okay. Trapdoor, yeah, so I saw. There was a climb wall down there I didn't see. That was my whole mana bar. That guy was pretty tough. Blue flying something over there. Archer over that way. Not enough mana. He's got a lot of health. Even though he's weak to fire. Morning all. Hey, Raichi.
Lionheart 2 raided my stream with 2 viewers.
Thank you, Lionheart. Appreciate that. Welcome. We're trying Enshrouded today. I don't know the parry timings for this thing, so I'm just blocking. Enshrouded Vulture Talon. That was a vulture? When my aura hits it through the wall, that just falls. piece of iron. Odd to find that here, but I welcome it. There's another possible passage there. Grapple point. These guys always take me a while. I haven't found a great way of dealing with them. I have ways of dealing with them, but none that feel, like, exceptional. Big elixir well. I meant to go down here? Oh wait, this is where I dug through the wall. This is back at the beginning. I have gone in a circle somehow.
Let's spice this game up and add a gripper pack and weird twisted children's theme.
You talking about Poppy Playtime? Thank you, Cagman. Appreciate that. See a Banshee over there. To be clear, I mean the sub, not the weird advice. Looks like there's possibly a jump puzzle going that way. Couldn't block those projectiles. They were not physical damage. Muck, do you know if the multiplayer co-op in this game, like Valheim, or something different? I think it's very similar. You can have, well, I think it's up to 16 people play with you in this. And you can, you know, work together on things. Just, you know, one person could build, you know, one could gather materials. I'd say classes are a bit different in this game, you know? You can have, like, in Valheim, there's a few different combat styles. In this, though, because there's, like, a talent tree, I would say they're a little bit more distinct. I been over here? Iron, but I'm on a timer right now. Where have I not been? Place is a mucking maze. Okay, I hit spacebar to double jump, but it was like, oh, spacebar to glide? Alright. This is the entrance. You found another rock to dig through a while ago? Well, I gotta find it again. And I'm not sure if the torch makes the visibility better or worse. Wait, there's an unopened chest over there. I have not been over that way. And there's dudes up there. God, this spot. Okay, I found a solution. Have I been up here? Yes, I recognize the spot. I have been up here. Wait. Why is there a grapple on the bottom of that? Oh my god. I need it to get closer. Great. Awesome. I hit E to grapple onto that point, and it grappled onto some other random point that was over to my right, and not the one I was facing. I'm in desperate need of filters. Ah, deal with it. Deal with it. And now I'm gonna have to redig through things. Great, awesome. Couldn't get the glider to stop. The spot I was at. Oh my god, all the tunnels I've dug have filled back in because I closed and opened the client. That's weird. I thought that when you did something like that, it wasn't instant. I thought it took time. I guess closing and opening the client make it instant. The monsters stayed dead. They haven't respawned yet, so they're probably time. Man, I thought this was going to be like 10-minute adventure, in and out, knock out this well. This place is just a mucking labyrinth. Dude, I can't even find my way back to where I fought that Banshee. I'm trying to find that area with the platforms. Is that it? Okay, well there's a mob here, so I've not been here. Alright, so there's a path in both directions. Oh, no, that's not a path. I could climb down. There's a ladder. It's down here. Okay. I use glider and cheese all place. Yeah, I mean, I've got a glider, I don't know where to go. Oh, it connects back to here. Okay. God, I can barely see 5 feet in front of me right now. Oh, okay. Ha ha! There you are, you son of a gun. Okay, I need to use spell damage to make my shroud timer go back up. There's 2 banshees. That's not a banshee! They have homing. Ah, God, I hope I can find my way back there. That is only the second one of those I've ever seen. This is back at the entrance. Oh, damn it. Oh, wait, I can use my corpse icon on the compass to try to find my body. That might make this faster than wandering around again. I tried to grapple that as I went past, but it didn't work. Alright. Did we aggro? Yeah, we did. Please stay right there. Oh, he destroyed the terrain! Oh, God. I can barely see. I've learned you can block the little blades, but not the big skulls. tactics. Do you see this thing? Of course I'm gonna use tactics. Oh god, stop spamming! So it throws missiles 2, 4, and 6, and that breaks my stamina bar, and then 8 and 10 kill me. Dang it. I was gonna do something magical, and it got messed up. I win. GG no re. Oh, I'm even gonna get the chest out of this? I did not think I would. Oh god, one of the heavy armored shield bros here too. What is that? Dude, oh, that's the well. What is that? Is that here? Location above. No, that's above this place. Okay. Oh, man. That boss is really tough, obviously. But on top of that, he's like 5 levels higher than me. Like, to be able to beat it... The last time I fought one of them, we were in a room with some indestructible pillars. And I was able to run around the pillars and use them. But this guy, it's like all the terrain here I can hide behind. He can just destroy it. Which makes it more difficult. Oh my gosh, that was an outing and a half. Enshrouded vulture talon. Do I want to keep this ring? Try that. Wood logs from that from the tower I hid behind, and then the thing destroyed it. Okay. Did I repair? Yes, I did. Well, yeah, again, that was a very rough outing. Alright, what else can we do? Spirit, lightning. Oh, let's get the life essence. Okay, so hold on. What's my max health right now? 568. Now it's 613. Okay, so we're around 50 hit points right now. Gain 1 point of int for every 2 points of flame. That's not going to be a lot, but it helps a little bit. At this point, is there any more int nodes? I mean, I need more int nodes. Spirit. There's an int. Oh, I wish there was a search box here. Dude, is there only 2 int nodes left on the tree? Oh my. Okay. Okay, I have found all these mats, but need a lot more of them. Okay, so I gotta do more stuff in Kindlewastes. Roger that. Let's see what that is. Sun Temple. If it's in the Red Shroud, we're gonna have to cancel this trip. Red Shroud kills me instantly. Or within like a couple of seconds. Looks like it might not be. Oh, wait, now the marker is saying it's above me. Well. I'm here anyway. What's this? Is this anything? Some weird ruins. Oh, location charted, Sleeping Sands. Oh. Ah, crap. Stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away. Mine. The true yoink. Yeah. Is there anything else here of interest? Oh, him. It's like, what does that mean? Mana regen's noticeably faster with that 10... Oh my god. With that 10 mana per tick ring. Again, I can't aim at those projectiles. The wand locks onto the jellyfish, and I'd have to make sure the projectile I'm aiming at is between point A and B. Yo, get down here. Give me my loot. 8 shroud gelatin. Wow, those usually drop 1. It's a lot of jello. Mm-hmm. Why'd you see the news about the new sticks? I've heard it's out. I don't know anything beyond that. Why was it in the news? Is there a controversy? Did sticks do something bad? I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, honestly. Alright, well, let's try this again. Is Steam the only place to buy Enshrouded? I don't know. I'm not sure. I have not researched that. I ported to the wrong place. I want to go here. Alright. We have a request in the chat. Alright. We are accessorized. Alright, Sun Temple. Let's try this again. Where are you? So it's either on top of that mountain, or it's like in the middle of it somewhere. Last time I went around it, and that ended up being wrong. I see a cave down there to the left. Location below. Okay. Ow. Whoa. Waypoint reached. So this is the Sun Temple. He was taking too long. I just realized, hang on. We had sheltered plus comfort. The rested buff is as high as it can get here. Okay. Hello. Yeah, I can't block this. Enshrouded oil. Time to oil up. First time I've seen that loot, I think. Heal potion. Mike, do you not use an instrument? I used one once. But it was not, novel, I guess. Yeah, it's 1 minute since your resting buff. Going from 32 minutes to 33, I don't think is worth the inventory slot. Yeah, we played around with the hand drum once. Lockpick. Oh my god. Dude, that mace guy, that was like 60% of my health in one swing. Hey, Mike Chat. Hi, Zonix. There's a lot of dudes in here. Lockpick. Two experience scrolls. Another experience scroll. Two-button door. Alright, are you a banshee or are you the other mother mucker? Oh my god, come on. That's a banshee, okay. Just gonna float above the door frame? Okay. No! I'm trying to loot! There we go. Gem of Corruption. Ah, crud. Oh crap, this one knows the secret art of door frames. You know, when I first took the Radiant Aura, I was like, I guess I'll take this. It might help with bugs or something. But I am really liking it. Having just, like, consistent damage they can't avoid hitting them every second, even if it's low, it adds up. that the final reward for this place? Those daggers? This kind of feels like a final room. I was expecting a boss or something. Okay. Well done. Wait, did I go over here? No, it's like getting lit up. I have not been in here. Oh, this is the locked door at the beginning. It's just an exit. Well, okay. Kind of a lackluster dungeon. I mean, it was certainly a dungeon, but just at the end, no boss and no... What is it? The big shroud stalk thing? I was wondering if one of those would be there. Okay. Alright. Well, progress made. A little bit more of the map cleared. Let's go unload. Hey, I have a question about Guild Wars 2. How can you ask to join a farming guild? I mean, Viper, you're welcome to join mine if you want. Just exclamation guild in the chat and follow the directions. If that's all you want is just to mooch stuff, that's fine.
Oi!
But other than that, you can just go into like Lion's Arch and be like, yo, LF guild with tier 4 harvesting nodes or whatever it is specifically you're looking for. Okay. Padding. I guess we'll put that there. Hi, dog. Buff me, please. Alright, gem. 5 base shroud damage. Should I... Dude, wait, what? 27... Wait, Gem of Battle Mania. Crazy stamina, health, and mana regen. What triggers this? Where's that material I use to input gems? It's a yellow... That or that. Sharded oil, wood logs. Look at them in your backpack. While the elixir buff is active, dealing damage activates the satisfied Battlemania buff, granting health, stamina, and mana regen for 3 seconds. Each additional hit refreshes the duration of that buff. However, once it runs out, the unsatisfied Battlemania debuff will suspend health, mana, and oh god. Wait, and what elixir buff? Okay. Well, that's terrifying. I guess like drinking an elixir? Why doesn't it give the full tooltip in here? Gem of Burning. That's weird. It should just show you the full tooltip anywhere you look at it. Alright, Targeting an enemy for a few seconds while aiming or blocking puts a mark on the enemy. Attacking the marked enemy does additional fire damage. The mark can stack up to 3 times by continued targeting, increasing the bonus damage by 225% at 2 stacks and 450% at 3 stacks. That's kind of neat. So I can just like shield, look at them for a few seconds, and they take way more damage. Alright, where is a gem shrine? Alright, I'll go to that one. Sorry to distract from Enshrouded. How confident are you in general of Guild Wars 3? My thoughts on Guild Wars 3 is if they are making it, we're probably not going to see it for years, right? So it doesn't really change anything. Like, for when they announced Silksong, it was 6 more years before we played Silksong. When they announced Guild Wars 2, it was 5 more years. Dude, that guy didn't notice me? When they announced Guild Wars 2, it was 5 more years before we got to play Guild Wars 2. They haven't even announced Guild Wars 3. So let's say they do announce it this year, right? Let's say this year they're like, instead of an expansion, we want to announce Guild Wars 3. How many years before we get to play it? That's what's going through my head. Alright, I put the Gem of Burning in my Fire Wand, and I put the Focusing Gem in my Fireball Staff. So now if I do this... It sure doesn't look like it's doing the focusing thing. Maybe I have to be tab targeted on them? How many hours does this take? It said by blocking or aiming with your ranged weapon. Maybe I have to be in combat? Alright, I'm gonna tap it once. It does not seem to be working. You got the burning. That's okay. So I have the Gem of Burning. Wait, what? Oh my god, I put it in the wrong thing. Okay. Well, yeah, that would do it. Okay. All right. Hold on. Where's the staff? Blackened staff. Gem of Focus Light. Insert. And then it selects Score Striker. That's the freak. What is this UI? Select staff, select gem, insert, and then it selects a different weapon. That's what happened. There. So whatever you have selected on the first screen before you press insert doesn't matter. That's frustrating. Alright, can I warp out of here? No. Okay, let's just use the poor person warp. Oh man. I love this game, but just like a little bit of QOL and polish would knock out a lot of the problems I'm having. Alright. That's done. Let's go back here. Why are you not using the unique staff? What unique staff? If you mean this, this is a club. You just beat things with this. And if you're wondering why I'm not using that, it's a backup weapon because this has life stealing on it. So if this runs out of durability and I'm in a dungeon, that's a backup.
Oh.
Mug, there's an arena announcement coming up or some time of year that you should make a big announcement. Usually by... Okay, for the last 3 years with these mini expansions they're doing, usually by now they announce the next thing they're working on. So they're past due for something like that. What's the next step of the main... Is there like a main quest? I'm not sure. Is it that? 3,700 meters that way? Which way am I facing? North. No, that's a different thing. Okay, we can do this. Just sharing what I know. Maybe someone with more knowledge about the game can enlighten us. Wait, what? Worth coming back to this, yes, since launch. What's up, Bananas? I'm having a lot of fun. There's certainly some things that need to be ironed out, but I'm having a lot of fun. Hold on. It said location reached, right? What is this? Daggers for the bard. Where is that? You reach the tar pits, explore the valley, and find the bard's daggers to return it to her. She lost the dagger while fending off beasts. Searching the lower levels where creatures reside might be a good idea. Okay, easy peasy. Out of this tar. Alright. Back up to the tower again. You should reach out to your contacts. I'll let them know we find such a delay unacceptable. I think I spended my good boy points yesterday when I released a video that was called The Biggest Problem with Guild Wars 2. I'm all out of good boy points right now. I'll say that video blew up. Like yesterday, I posted that video, went live, and then when I finished the morning stream, I checked it, and it had like 400 comments. I was like... And someone had put it on the subreddit, too. Oh man, what was it about? The title is like a little bit, you know, clickbaity, but it's like visual clarity, right? Just... mechanists and ritualists and untamed clouds. Like, they keep adding more and more abilities to the game that just cover the whole friggin' screen. Like, it's always been a thing in the game that if, you know, 800 people are hitting one mob, there's a lot of, you know, flashing lights, right? But they keep making these new spell effects that make the problem worse. That's the thing. Burn, Biggie, burn. Am I in the right place? What was it? Hand drum? You've reached the Vuka settlement by the giant tree. Climb to the top of the tree and search the settlement. Oh, this is probably not the right place. But I see a red light, so let's see if there's one of those stalks down here. Yes. It's guarded by demon pigs. Alright. I'm trying to use the take aim thing on this. Does not seem to be working. It said hold block or the aim button. I don't know. The Gem of Burning is working. The Gem of Focus Light I haven't gotten to work yet. Don't touch me. I said I cast Fireball. Oh man, do I have to dig my way out? Or I can teleport out. Let's teleport. Is take aim not a bow thing, like extra zoom perk? It looks like it's not gonna let me... It looks like it won't let me investigate the gem from here. Press R? Oh. Let's see. Thank you. Targeting an enemy for a few seconds while aiming or blocking puts a mark on the enemy. And I was holding block at those pigs a very long time. Okay, I guess that's the tree. We're gonna climb up that. Take aim is not a bow thing like the extra zoom perk in the perk tree. Maybe it requires a perk? I don't know. I'm certainly not an archery build. Just from reading the gem, it seemed like it would work with what I have. I had a nightmare last night, Mike. I was playing Firebrand in raids. You're dreaming about Guild Wars? You know what? I have never had a Guild Wars 2 dream. So I don't know what you're doing. Oh, just like any jumping puzzle, the hard part is finding out where to start. Oh no. Oh no. Ow! My legs! Damn it. Oh my god, this takes a while to mine through. I just wanted to make a tiny ramp to climb back up this thing. Oh my god. This is... Okay. That's better. Where do you start this climb? Oh. Alright, there's a structure here. That looks promising. Hello. They put jello on my head. Those stairs there. Some here. Oh my god! I'm fine. Oh, wait. Is that it? Is that the focus light thing? There. Okay, I see the icon now. To the left of his, level. Gem of Retaliation. So looks like it buffs one attack. But if I do it like all the way like that, 450% damage on the opener. Assassin Mage. Yeah, 378 plus 784. Neat. Have to be able to get close enough to target lock them, though. Oh, look. So, after I released the target lock, it continued doing the charge while I was holding the staff. Okay, I'm going to have to do some more testing with this. Okay, so no target lock is required. So, right there, I just do that for a second, and I don't even have to aim at him. Ah! Gem of Burning finished him off. Hello, Granny, who's new to the channel, looking for a channel to follow, new to Guild Wars, and I'm playing Enshrouded. What's up, Grams? Well, you're checking all my boxes right now. Guild Wars and Enshrouded. That's it, I have 2 boxes. traded on the last hit. Oh god. That's not good! Oh, I don't have enough stamina to grapple. Is he still following me? So when I lose line of sight of him, the focus light thing stops. What happens if I'm not allowing to get a guild invite? It just sits in queue. Like, you have like a notification, and then you can choose to accept it or decline it the next time you log in. Okay, I think this is where I first entered this cave. There's gotta be a way from this cave that leads up some more. I think that's it. Oh. He has infinite fireball. Yeah, there's a couple of infinite spells. They all take a lot of materials to craft. But, good to have. Oh, wow. I am feeling kind of lucky he didn't knock me off the cliff there, honestly. Oh wait, I think those are the bard daggers. I need to hang on to this. Lol, 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 lol. I was about to salvage them. Just break the quest item. Yeah, one of our previous gaming sessions, we spent most of the session working on getting the mats together to make the infinite fireball spell. But it has served me well. Character fit through that? Maybe if I was already crouched. Oh, no, no, there we go. I don't think this is the intended way to go. Oh, hello. Loving Guild Wars and games like it. I used to play WoW, but liking the no sub option. Nice! Yeah, I came from WoW as well. I played it for almost a decade before Guild Wars 2. Or I should say before I came back to Guild Wars 2. I just wanted to take out the really dangerous one first. Ow. Didn't see the spear throwing guy behind the other one. It is nighttime. That's not the way to go. Dude, the bard lost her drum at the top of all this? What is she doing up here? I'm having to, like, just murder a whole group of people to get up this thing. She's like, yeah, I lost my drum up there. Oh, man. Sounds like you like the same type of games, and I see a PG gamer to follow. Well, happy to have you here. Yeah, we play a lot of different games. Guild Wars 2 is my #1. We play some of that every week. Like last year, for example, in 2025, because I know this because we just did like a tier list video. We did 131 games. Okay, I just almost died. I'm supposed to go up there. Let's bandage just in case I miss this jump. Yeah, so we played 131 games last year. Right now, I'm doing... We just did last night, we just finished the new chapter of Poppy Playtimes. That was a little bit of spooky. And we're working on Ixion, which is Colony Sim. We're working on this and Guild Wars 2, and we're going to be continuing Neo 3 very soon, which is a Souls-like. You kind of look like Gandalf if he was severely autistic. I'll take what I can get. You shall not come this way. That's a big fella. What are you? Hold on a sec. My food buff's about to wear off. Let's do this first. Alright, I'm using the focus light thing for a big first hit. That was the big first hit. Alright. Killed his healer. Sir, you are flammable, sir. Not too bad. Blink daggers. Did you see the Crimson Desert overview trailers? No. Did you see the Emberville voice acting trailer that I linked on the Discord? They were flexing. No, I'm not in it. Oh my god, I got it. Wow. That was a climb. That was a climb. Okay. I guess we go turn this in. Looks too good to be true is the general consensus is all. Reminds me when they were making Starfield. 16 times the frame rate. 50 billion planets.
Hey!
Alright. Turn that in. That in. Blackmire bark. Not sure where to put that at the moment. Alright, hand drum. Let's go see if we can turn that in. Oh, dog. Dog. Love me! Also, Moriko, thank you for the sub a minute ago. I was focused on that boss fight and I didn't say anything. I appreciate that.
Hey,
Let's make a band. Flameborn, my musical virtuoso. When you play your instruments near the fire, it reminds me of my favorite band, the Honeydews. The fact I couldn't see their rare instruments live up at their last performance in Surat's Rest will haunt me forever. The band broke up. Oh, and they're probably dead. But their instruments could still be around. Magic arrows. Once while near the sunken city, someone shot an arrow at me and pinned my cape to a tree. I went to loosen the arrow, but poof, it vanished into thin air. I could show you where that was. Maybe you'll find something magical or at least a good story to tell. We could play more music if you found some music sheets. Maybe you'll get lucky and find some while exploring towns and taverns.
Ah, my beauty past compare, these jewels bright I wear.
Can you take the hand drum? I don't need this thing. Thanks for all you do. You're very welcome. Thanks for the support. Muck, any plan on trying Windrose? Seems to be similar to Enshrouded, but with pirates. I don't know anything about it. I'd have to take a look at it. I have no opinion on it, good or bad at this time. Alright, did it finish the quest for the Deckers? I guess so. Okay, I guess we can break these things, because they're crappy. Okay. Alright. I don't know how to continue, like, the main quest line. I mean, I guess just keep working on stuff for the leveling the flame up. Which is a whole lot of things. Okay, it said I needed 40 iron. There's iron, there's a ton of iron right there. I can get the iron there. I'm trying to remember, did I ever make the iron mining pick? No, I have a bronze pickaxe. Wait, hold on a sec. Can I make the iron mining pick, like, right now? Let me take a look. I think that was one of the many things I was in the middle of doing, and I forgot about it. Iron pickaxe, yes. I have just enough iron currently for that. Alright, so put that there. This is the bronze one. Delete the bronze one. Okay. Alright. Now, let's go back and we'll mine faster. Okay. Now this iron that I'm going to is in the middle of an enemy camp, but it's very easy to get to, so I'll just have to probably kill a few things before I can start mining. Big angry jellyfish. I think he's too far away, so I can't do the focused light thing on him. Oh, look at the burning ticks. That's cool. Hold on. So there's the light beam. Yeah. Yeah, now that we're closer, it's working. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Dang it, I thought the last projectile was over with. That other dude back there is making me nervous. So, we've cleared this one before. The whole point of that was simply to make it safe to mine. So I'm not sure if that was entirely necessary, but at least some of that was necessary. Alright, minimum we need 40 ore that we're not going to smelt. Anything above that, we can smelt. What's the plan for tonight? So we finished Poppy Playtime last night. We recently did the demo for Neo 3. And there's supposed to be a way to pull your progress from the demo into the main game and continue where you left off. I'm going to be trying to do that today. And if I can get that to work, then tonight would be like half Neo 3, half Ixion. Alright, we're at 40, so we got the minimum for upgrading the flame. And getting more would allow us to upgrade our axe to an iron axe. Just gotta make sure I don't use up the 40. Or I'll have to do this again. Oh. The little dude's gonna shoot me in a second. There's a chest up here. I wonder if it respawned. It did. Oh, good to know. Okay. Is there any more iron around here? There should be. I knew of that patch in the wall there. Is there more nearby? That's mycelium. Oh, one of those was red. That's a blow-up one. Oh, there. Wow, I almost died. That guy survived that last fireball with like 1 hit point and gutted me before he died to the aura. I do not know what I'm target locking. Is that just a beetle? It's just a beetle. Okay. Let's see, we're up to 69 iron. Nice. We are getting stalked for a while now. Move, Sir Bug. I'm busy. You have failed the vibe check. Hey, Mike, how's it going? What's up, Twix?
Hey Muck, how's it been going?
I didn't know he was going to read that out loud. What's up, Twix? Thank you. Appreciate you. out of stamina. That's plenty. Let's pop back. We need to set 40 of this aside so we don't accidentally use it, and then put the rest into the smelter. Maybe we... Or maybe do that, and then this box is not a magic one, so we will not pull from this. Alright, 40 iron. Alright, so 40 iron is done. Need lapis lazuli, fell sickle scythe head.
Oi!
That's this guy. Let's put that in there. Saffron. I have some saffron. Can I plant it? Need fertilized farm soil. What do I need for that? Nitrate. I have nitrate. I've looted 3 nitrate without really trying to. It just happened. Alright, so... Saffron seedlings. Okay. Shocking ice weapon. Ice and shock. No. I want my wands to just be doing 1 primary damage type. Cutting fire. Where's my mace? There it is. Scared me for a second there. I thought I'd misplaced it. Okay, we've got 10 iron bars. Can I make an iron axe now? Yes. Okay, so... Iron axe, 40 power, replacing our 25 power copper axe. Nice. Hope you don't mind a Yours 2 question. No, it's in the title, it's fine. Why is Klob Jarny gear considered an easy legendary to make compared to others? Klob Jarny gear, or Klobjorn, if you want to say it properly, 90% of it, of the materials, is just play Janthier Wilds content. That's it. The amount of materials that go into it, that, like, okay, for example, the Generation 1 Legendary Spear, right? The thing that you would compare it to requires Gift of Exploration. You have to open up the entire world map, right? That takes significantly more time. So things like that. Like, if you are just playing Janthier Wilds content, you can make a Klobjorn, like, every couple weeks to, like I made 4 of them before I stopped, because I just got tired of it. But it's pretty easy to just crank them out if you just enjoy doing, like, convergences and Janthier open world stuff. Okay. Alright. Next, something. We did the Sun Temple. Obelisk research. Let's see if I can get there from here. Mock new Styx game is out. I don't know if you finished all of them. Yeah, I played Styx 1 and Styx 2. Styx 1 ended pretty satisfactorily. Styx 2 had a massive cliffhanger. So yeah, I am ready to play the 3rd one once I clear some of my current log of games. Like, I'm really enjoying Ixion, and I really enjoyed the 5-hour demo I did for Neo 3, and I'm really enjoying Enshrouded. So I'm not going to put any of these down for Styx, but I will play it once I knock some of these out. Gotta go, see you guys. See you, Drop. Timer just went off, if you'll give me just a moment. that is my target right there. Small question, will you invite to the guild be in your inbox or somewhere else? There is a... Oh, I need this. There's a, your guild panel. Like, the icon for your guild's panel at the top left will have, like, a 1 on it. Like, you have an unread notification type of thing. Okay, so we need 40 of this. I already had some at home. This certainly mines a lot faster than iron does. I see you need more brittle shroud flakes. I wonder if they're full of fiber. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where I got them. I think they were from a plant or something. Okay. All right. Got enough of that for that checkbox. Back from ads. Viper, your guild panel button near the top left will have a number on it, like you have an unread notification. Oh, I gotta get more tea. Of the flaw in us all. Perhaps the flame had been tainted all its life, blinded by its own light, or perhaps it was us. The final flaw raised too high above the rest, a flaw so deep, so devastating, it rivals the chasm of Starfall Kingdom, a failure to rip us in two. Divided in shambles, our young drowning in war, our old locked inside the stars. A miscalculation, ash among starfire, after all, we must start anew. Manathor. Okay. And got a unknown something over here. This is one of my flames. Okay, there's something below. How far down does this go? Oh my god, dude, stop sliding! This is really difficult terrain to fight on. The character keeps sliding around. No, why did the target... Did you guys see that? The one shot suddenly started going straight up. Well, if if I've got the time to charge this beam thing, as long as I do, saves me a lot of mana. I can apparently kill those jellyfish in 3 fireballs now if I can charge them up. One, 2, 3. Knocked him off the cliff. Dang it. I think one more fully charged will kill him. Muck has 5 guilds. I have 4. But yeah, we can have up to 2,000 people mooching with our current setup. I didn't have it in me to make a 5th one. Have you found all the dragon bones? Dragon bones? I don't think I found any dragon bones. No spoilers. I found some gigantic rib cages that, like, you can mine fossilized bone from them, if that's what you mean. Okay, this is a shroud layer. Alright, so there's not a... Shroud layers don't have the usual thing at the end of them. Like the big elixir stalk thing. So I don't know if I need anything here. Am I in tar right now? Okay. Yeah, I could fight these, I don't think there's a point to it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, because I don't think there's anything I need in here, is I'm just gonna do this just to pour it out of there, and then just find something else. I just realized the whole meeting I had your stream on low sound. I was attending a meeting with multiple managers, and I was on mic the whole time. They're gonna be like, oh, you watch Mug too? You're getting promoted. Clearly someone with good taste. Muck Gilders 2 Mirage question. Do you happen to know if Mirage is playable if you focus on ambush skills instead of shatters? Most Mirage videos don't discuss this as an option. Okay, it's been a long time since I've played Mirage. I'm gonna tell you first of all that I'm not, like, a Mirage Master, but I'll answer to the best I can. I know that, for example, if you play, I think it's like is it Alacric Mirage, the boon providing Mirage? They provide it with their ambushes. So they actually do, yeah, they do try to, they include ambushes in their rotation. And every time they ambush, their clones also ambush. But they absolutely, there are builds where they are making sure to get as many ambushes as possible. Because it's like every time you hit the dodge button, you shimmer, and then all your clones ambush right after. But it has been a year or more since I last touched Mirage. Okay, that was easy. We just landed right on the stock. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? Caravan to Longkeep. That's pretty far out. I'm not sure if the glider can reach that spot. We will see. Hey, my pin went away. I had the recipe for upgrading the thingy pinned on the right side. It's gone. Oh, I guess because when I went to the menu, I bet it deleted my pin. That's a bummer. Alright, I do not wish to land in the Shroud. Don't you? Level 24. Oh my god, my hit points are gone. Ow. Okay. I need to get up that way. That's not gonna do it. Is this a tunnel? Cave passage. Oh god, this tunnel's full of nope. There was a road that led to this tunnel. I don't think any caravans were coming through here. It's spiraling upward. That gives me some hope. We're on track. wait on stamina for a minute. Search this area. Oh god. I found bombs! I thought that would one-hit kill him with all the charge up I did. Almost. Oh, greenies. I don't like fighting greenies. There's a bomb there too. These are resistant to fire, but until they get closer. I think I had a barrel or something. Got enough room here that I should be able to kite the green guy around if need be. Will this take care of bear traps? Oh yeah, it does. Cool. Fully charged. I mean, that was a damage type he was resistant to. Ah, mistakes. Oh no, there's a dog too. Okay, used one of my potions there. Muck, making etheric anchor. I used the Mystic Forge instead of going to the merchant. Now I'm dying. You even warned us in your video. Oh no, you made the other gift. Yeah, rip you. Wait. Wait, are the bugs gonna fight her? She died to bugs! Are you serious? I mean, I guess if you stand there and get hit by them, they can do some damage. was sitting here like, alright, boss fight. She's like, nope, I died to bugs. Alright, I feel like whatever the quest is I need is around here. So this might be it. Survive. Ah! No, 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 no. I was reading the story. Oh my god. Wrong hotbar. Wrong hotbar. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try this again. Survival depends on me. I am consumed with worry. It's one thing to mobilize an army, quite another to move entire towns across Embervale. And yet I am queen of the Kindlewastes, and my kingdom relies on my steadfast leadership. We must light out for other lands. Seek fertile pastures, find safety. Tomorrow I will give orders to evacuate and form a caravan to Longkeep. I fear my voice will betray me, shake and quiver. I will push through for Mother. We'll head into a land of fern and moss, lush greenery, emerald horizons, and yet I see only darkness. Will my brother Vorgoth have the same idea? I cannot bear to face him after what he did to Gormander. My nightmares are drenched in scarlet, still I hear his voice, and it is unkind. Changed. I must rest, a big day awaits, signed Jasmina. Okay. Okay, got the flame shrine. Loom for the hunter is straight north of me. Was that it? No. Prowl times 5. That was not what I was looking for. What is going on? The Weaver's cottage in East Lapis was found. The loom for the hunter should be somewhere inside. Okay, so this is one of those situations where the quest marker disappeared, but I haven't found what I need. Oh my god. Our hats are lost. Remember that woman, Kaori Conway? Remember how I told you not to entrust our shipment to her? Well, she sent a messenger today. Yes, her office is close by, but she wouldn't dare to show her face, and the messenger told me that our clothing shipment was lost somehow. So that order of hats is gone. We better prepare a new batch, and next time you listen to me and spend real money on a real courier. I hope that woman gets eaten by rats. Okay. Why is the loom in a crater? This loom was dropped by God. Oh my god, what the heck? This place is full of nopes. Muck all of us! Get off of me! No! Stupid glider. I want to leave. Oh no. Alright. Alright, so gotta take that to the base now. Hey. Chat, just a moment. Alright, back. Had to tell my wife something. Alright. Alright. Got out of the hell pit. Lost villager soul west of here. You know, it's kind of nice going through this place where the bad guys are getting eaten by other bad guys. It's much easier for me. Really? Oh my god, stopping this thing is so awful sometimes. There's a gold chest up there. I'm trying to get it. Ritual Tempest Wand. Shock. 25. Huh. It's actually an upgrade. Wow. Weird looking thing. I found a dead person. Oh. Ah, rot. Hold on. Let's, just in case you become a problem later, let's get rid of you now. Here. Noxxi is having a horse game sale. I don't know what to do with that information. Also, what's a horse? Where's this stupid thing? What is this quest? Music sheet location. Let's see any quests here. I don't see any information that's going to narrow it down. This building looks like it's centered in the search area. I could just cuddle up next to the corpse. Looking for secret walls. Don't think there's any here. In the corner of the basement. What? Oh, there is something here. Not what I'm looking for, but you're right, there was something there. Mike, did you not see the door thing? I did not know. Have I mentioned I love Fireball? Oh, over there. Hmm. Satan strings. Or maybe satin strings. That's probably satin strings. Satan strings! This was the devil went down to Georgia. You blew up everything in the house and it was on the table outside? I mean, no one lives there anymore, so who cares? Crap. Chicken nuggets. Well, that went great. Slam my face into a bush. I could do the dig a tunnel trick. It's tedious, but it'll just take a minute or two, and it'll keep us from running around and possibly not finding the way up here. I'm once again reminded I need to go plant more of the tea stuff. Otherwise I have to go back to drinking the water, which is less stamina than what I been using. Ew, water. Ah, no, 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 my progress. Why? Stop this. Oh my god. Everything's all slippery. We have a problem. Did I? Okay, no, there it's breaking. We hit a harder rock, and I thought I was out like under a structure, which would be. Wait, we have a problem. We do have a problem. Whatever I am digging for is below me. I have passed it in verticality. I'm gonna continue up here and then see if I can glide down to wherever it's at. Or are you digging up? I just covered that. I was trying to get to the top of this plateau because the map marker looked like the flame shrine was up here. But now it's below me. I've passed it, so I'm going to continue digging at the top of this and then see if I can glide down to it wherever it's at. You need to work on my form. My form? I mean, I'm like one of the last people alive. Don't have a lot of teachers for mining. Also, my character is just a few days old, so he's a miner. I gotta be almost there by now. Imagine you dig into a lake and you drain it, making a slide that leaves you at the bottom like a Minecraft waterfall. I mean, it'd be fun for a few seconds. Don't threaten me with a good time. I see grass. Lights! Whew. Alright. I've successfully dug up onto this plateau. Now where's the thing I was actually looking for? I used to punch holes through mountains as well when I got lost. That is part of the Enshrouded experience. You can't do that in Valheim. There it is. Oh my god, what is that? Alright, he's got a healer. Healer's gotta go first. Emergency chicken wing! Got these other dudes. There's one more spear guy. Where is he? He got unstuck. God, you have a lot of health. He's weak to this element, too. This is with bonus damage. Y'all remember in Valheim using, like, a troll to mine and chop down trees and stuff? I feel like I'm doing that with this rock pillar. This wand's about to... I made a mistake. Oh no! The wand broke. Shroud wand. Okay. Oh my god. Beehive smoker? I had a quest for this. Dude, I just came over here for the fire. Gloom Monarch boots. Okay, that was frightening. Oh. Okay, got a handful of stuff to do here. Beehive smoker. Your gift to me is the sweetest treat. Let's place that beehive smoker and maybe craft some honey beehives. When it's time for harvest, we can cook up something really special. Hope you like glazed yucca.
Take it.
Yucca. So now I can craft beehives. Wood logs, lump of clay. Okay. Loom retrieved. Very good, never underestimate thread. When strong enough, it can patch any wound or close any throat. Oh my god. Place the loom if you want to cut to the chase.
Never look back.
You know what? No. Maybe not. Maybe let's not do that method in my own home. I was about to just fireball all this stuff to get rid of it. It might, like, splash the floor above me or something. I was still considering where I wanted this. So what does this do? This turns linen into fabric. Alright. I'll need some lights down there. Spinning wheel.
Wind howls.
Flameborn, you work so tirelessly every day, weaving minutes to hours and hours to days. Use a spinning wheel to be more effective when crafting linen and string. Let's craft one together.
We'll meet again.
Need 2 bronze bars. Need more copper bars. Need more copper. I'm out of copper. Oh, I got a new type of essence. Okay. Well, I just realized what this says. Low-cut shoes. Exposing your ankles is quite enchanting. Oh my god. $47 cutting. That's 41 cutting. Oh, this has less upgrade slots then. Alright. So, we need clay and copper. I've got a bunch of clay here. Hey guys, hey Barry! Finished my heavy obsidian armor today. Nice! That's a big project. Welcome to my clay mine. Alright, there's a bunch of clay. Copper, there's some over this way. Those are bombs. Woo! Excuse me, sir, could you not? Trying out the new wand. You need 20 copper ore for each combine into bars. So we're almost at 40 now. So that's 2 combines. Oh no! Wrong different weapon. Okay, this is a lower level green guy. Still terrifying. They have instilled fear in my heart. Alright, that's plenty. That should be good. Okay. Back we go. Let's see. Like that. Okay. And make copper bars. Thank you. And we need more charcoal. I have some, but I need more wood logs. We need more wood. I can't see. Get off my property. Wood and resin. Woo! I slept. Okay, and where's the spindle thing?
Hey!
Need 2 bronze bars for that. I need to keep some wood logs. Alright, more charcoal is getting cooked. Okay. What was the clay for? Was the clay for the spindle? I don't remember what I was getting clay for. Clay was not for the spinning wheel. What was I getting clay for? It wasn't that. Hold on. Wait, what? He's saying he doesn't have a shelter. What are you talking about? Okay, I didn't mean to hit it, but that's it right there. You have shelter. You're stupid. Stupid dog. You made me look bad. It was for Beehive. Ah, Beehive, of course. Alright, flax. You. I can currently only make one. Let's see. What is the size of this thing? Where do we want the beehives to be at? Where do we want our beehives at? I guess I could put them over here and I could collect from them the same time I collect the goat milk. I mean, you don't want the beehive right next to your house. Water plus sugar. Don't know that I have seen sugar anywhere. Can you name the dog Nog? I'm not sure if you could name the dog. It's funny though. Sugar cane. Yeah, do I like grind it up perhaps? No, I don't see an option for that. I have sugar cane. Alright, plant these. Emily makes it. There. Okay. Got a bunch of that.
Oi!
Okay. Oh man, I'm trying to do too many things at once. One, I wish I could pin multiple recipes. Two, I wish they would stay after being pinned. Let's see. Charcoal is almost done. So we're waiting on charcoal to be able to smelt the copper. We still need the bronze bars for the spinning wheel. We need some lights for the basement. Honestly, better lights everywhere would be good. I've been using firefly lanterns, but they're not that bright. Let's take bronze. It takes iron? Oh my god. Scrap standing torch. Alright, that's pretty cheap. Let's try those. Let's see how much light these do. I'm worried about function more than form. That's not bad. That's not bad, and those were really cheap. Oh my god, are you serious? You can't swing up! Oh look, a hook. Yeah, it's for moving cargo. I have a secret door. Alright. Trickle. So copper is producing. Copper is going to be for making bronze. Bronze is for the spinning wheel. Clay was for the beehive. The sugar was to get the bees to make honey. I don't even know if I care about that. Like, I've got honey and I like never use it. I mean, I've already made this, so. There you go. What's the other beehive recipe? Was there another beehive recipe? Wax, which is plant fiber and water. Okay. What next? 4 minutes on that. Alright, so I've got 1,000 stone in here. I don't need to keep holding on to it like that much. Oh, that you can get wax and honey at the same time, like IRL. Yeah, I don't know. Their design choice, I guess. Did I not have a brittle shroud petal stack anywhere? Ah, it's full. Okay, that's why. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Alright, that gets rid of some of the scrap I was hauling around. Where was my scrap stack? Or, no, sorry, my nail stack. Where was my nails? There we go. Okay, wheat. I need to plant more wheat. Where is that? Right there. Need wheat grains. Okay. That's gonna need more fossilized bone dust. Okay. Let's put some of this stuff in here. Alright. Okay, so we got saffron currently growing for this. Almost there, so iron is done. Lapis lazuli is done. We need more of those shroud flakes. Let's see, hold on, where is the lapis lazuli?
Hey.
Where did I put it? There. Alright, so I'm going to take this 40 and put it out here so I can't accidentally use it for something. There we go. Alright. So more sparks, more vulture talons, brittled shroud flakes. Okay. Alright. I've only seen the vultures a couple times. One was like way down here. And one, I can't recall, but it was in this region. It's in that region. Where to? Alright, let's fly to that and see what that is. Also, I know I got the flakes from the Kindlewastes. I can't remember how. I think it was chopping down some kind of shroud plant. So I'm gonna have to hit a few shroud plants and see if I can figure out what it was. Muck, maybe you have to assign the doggo to the bed. No, the doggo's not assignable like the way people are. In fact, I kind of wish he was, so I could tell him to stop wandering around. I think the only way to stop him would be like build him a pin or something. That's too much trouble. Suppose I could put him with the goats. Gasp. Not like a box, I mean like a big pen. Like a fenced-in yard or something. But right now he's just, it's hard to find him when I need him. Location below? Huh. Alright, well, while I'm here... Is that it? Oh, first try, okay. Woo! I found the other thing I need. Good God. It found you? Yeah. Alright, we have more than enough of the brittle flakes. I'm just getting some extra. And then can continue trying to figure out how to get down into that underground area that my marker's telling me to go to. Okay, we got that. Alright. How to... Let's see, is there an entrance down here? Doesn't look like it. What, maybe? I do see a red marker down there. Oh god, that interrupted me. Oh, you bugger. Knocked me into the pit. Okay, almost dead. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. I was like, can my aura kill them? And then I was like, yes. And I was like, I'll be dead before it does. God, firing the fireball knocked me off the cliff. At least I already fireballed the bugs. I think we found our entrance. Alright, what's down here? No. The bugs really do hurt. Yeah, they do. We saw earlier a few bugs aggroed a boss I was about to fight, and they killed the boss. Like, they're glass cannons. You do not want to underestimate them, especially those that explode. There's a very big something down there. Oh, it's one of like the brood mamas. If I can get it over here, I might be able to wand it to death. Wait, do you have a ranged attack? Oh, that works. Stay right there. She's not in range anymore. Please don't make any more of the flying ones. Dude, if I fireball myself off the cliff again, I'm gonna be very upset and also dead. Oh. They got so excited they blew up. I didn't know that could happen. Just not quite in range. Gosh. 1, 2, 3 charges. Got her. Alright, how many of the kids are still out? Ah, that didn't hit anything. Man, imagine fighting this as not a mage. Couldn't be me. Oh, well, if I had to pick a time to fall. It's kind of weird that I launched the fireball and it didn't move me. It didn't move me like backward, you know, like firing a gun with recoil or something. It knocked me forward off the cliff. Wow, 3 hits for that. What? Oh no. Alright, well, we got some cool stuff in here. Is there, that's a nest. Okay, so this is just a layer. So there's not one of those stalks at the end that gives a bunch of XP. It's just these things. Well, I honestly thought that was going to one-shot him. That charged up to the 2nd tier. Okay. I think I got everything I can out of here. Wait, what is this? There may be more. There's like a little pathway here. It's hard to see. Ah, there's a chest. Oracle's Everblue. Staff. 25 base damage. Mine's 29, but that's max upgraded. This has 5 more upgrades levels. This might surpass what I have. This might surpass what I have. Okay, we need to get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna do the main menu trick to get back to the last flame we were at. Had Mana Leech. Oh, I didn't even see that. I was just comparing the damage numbers. Mana Leech could be good. I haven't had a weapon with Mana Leech in this game, so don't have a feel for it yet. Alright. I do have Life Leech on my mace, which is noticeable if I'm like cleaving down a bunch of bugs. It's like lots of small heals. Yep, it's better, even just in damage. I will need to go to a gem device to move the charge up.
Oi!
Me, I did not mean to do that. I was hitting 1 on my bar just to re-equip the mace, but I already had the mace equipped, so hitting 1 on the bar just swung at all my storage units. I did not mean to do that. I'm really glad they didn't break. It just poof, explosion of loot everywhere. Alright, where's the gem stuff? I don't know which of these I'm gonna need, so I'm just gonna bring all of this. Alright, so the goal of this outing is to remove the gem from the current staff and move it to the other one. Oh, they noticed. Oh my god! Okay, he's low level at least. It's just scary. Alright, Gem of Focus Light. Extract, yes. Alright, Oracle's Everbloom. And then Gem of Focus Light. Okay. And then this one can be salvaged. Wow, 764 runes. I guess if you've upgraded it a lot, you get some of that back. Interesting. I don't think I've ever salvaged something I've upgraded that many times. Mike, you see the AOW4 DLC adds new faction with moving cities. I saw some information on it a while back, but I do not remember reading about moving cities. They might have released that since I last looked into it. That's pretty cool. That's neat. Okay, I've got some other items I can upgrade too, because I've only got a few more minutes. Let's see. Alright, so this is the newest electric wand we got. $46 damage. That's way higher than any other wand I have right now. Alright, and then this was the... what's this? This is the Shroud damage wand. 44. Wow. Okay. That is a lot. So my best so far Ice Wand is 31. Fire is 31. But this has, again, there's part of this it doesn't reflect. The fire one has many projectiles. So the fire one actually does way more than what it lists. Like, it's 2 minimum, and sometimes it does, like, 4. There's 3 or 4 right there. There's 4. Yeah, so it actually does way more damage than what it lists, if that's per bolt. Let's see, the others... I think that's 2 minimum. There's 4, okay. Alright, so the electric one is also great. Shroud is 1 minimum, and then up to 2, okay. And I think cold is also 1 minimum, yeah. Alright, so my fire and electric are probably my top damage sources, and then shroud and then cold last. So we're really only going to use cold if the target is just weak to cold, not for really any other reason. Oh, okay, dokie. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Let us see the new staff. Should look... Let's see. That's it right there. Shiny steak. Alright. The copper finished making. Make bronze. Got a bunch of charcoal here. Throw that on in. And do some depositing. See what happens. Nice. I cleared some stuff out. I'll swamp that. Yeah, so, okay, just to show, my top left box is consumable stuff, mostly. Top middle is building material, mostly. Top right is collectibles and gems at the moment. Middle left is arrows, runes, and pieces of armor I think could be useful, so I saved them. The other 5 are kind of a mess. Like, I don't really know what the method is between those. This one is cooking materials, for, like, meats. This one is offensive consumables and spells. This one is stuff related to this room, which is mostly furs and leather and cloth. And then we've got one outside here for farming stuff. And then the one way over there for the milk. Wheat grains. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Wheat seedlings, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, looks like the saffron is still growing. Michael, which instrument are you playing? I am not playing an instrument. Consider putting your collectibles in a non-magic chest since you'll never have to add them to a crafting recipe. Hold on. There, what was that? Okay. Someone trying to call me. I'll call them back in a few minutes. Are almost out of bandages. Did you see the tweet from Guild Wars 2? Guild Wars 2. Does it say, hey, Mukluk? They have a pinned from February 3rd. Fashion Week has its final selection, but who will win the Fashion Wars? That one? Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. Just for the sake of the Enshrouded playlist, let me wrap this up here. So, in Enshrouded, we made some progress. We checked off a bunch more random stuff on the map. That is good. For the flame upgrade, which is my current goal, saffron is planted. Almost have enough sparks. Iron is done. Lapis is done. Shroud Flakes is done. Fell Sickle Scythe Head is done. So we need a few more sparks, the saffron harvest to go good, and more vulture talents. And then we can strengthen the flame. Beyond strengthening the flame, I'm not really sure what else to do to, like, advance the game, but this has been working so far. So with that, lots of progress made. Our weapons are much more powerful. That was a nice surprise. We're going to save it here and pick it up from here next time. All right, that's for the Enshrouded playlist for the people that watch that on YouTube. Let me take a look at what you're talking about here. All right, so there's a pinned comment about fashion templates. That's old. Fashion Week has its final selection. That's new, but I don't really care. Allocate your most prized items between characters with shared inventory slots. They're on sale 4 hours ago, 22 hours ago. We're doing some spring cleaning on our store. On February 22nd at 9 a.m. PT, the Ultimate Edition... Cloud Arrow Enshrouded, great. The Ultimate Edition of End of Dragons and Elder Dragon Saga will be retired. Act now if you want to purchase either. Why? Why would they do that? To people questioning why they're doing this, the Ultimate Edition sells you 4K gems. All the stuff included otherwise is the cheaper deluxe editions. There's generally no point to the Ultimate Edition, so you could just buy gems in the store. There is a point to it. The Ultimate Edition includes $50 worth of gems, but it's $25 additional cost. So you're basically getting half price on $50 worth of gems. Yeah, it's a deal, but I'm very surprised to see them do that. Yeah, right here, incorrect info. The gems are 50% off, yeah. The Ultimate Editions were never available on Steam. This will bring parity between the Steam and ANET stores. Maybe that's why. That seems to me like a decent reason, is like if because like Steam and Epic, because they're on Steam, Epic, and standalone client now, and maybe because on 2 of them they can't have Ultimate Editions there. Grok, explain why. Oh my god. Likely to simplify product offerings. Other editions stay available. Yeah, Grok doesn't freaking know about Guild Wars 2. Okay, and then we just got some weird stuff there. All right, yeah, interesting. That is interesting. I like the idea that it was because of the Steam and Epic stores being different, but I don't know for sure. It seems like part of me wants to say that seems silly because they are. It's something that gets people, it's something that was bringing them money, right? But maybe it's the Steam and Epic thing, or maybe it is because they are thinking, if people buy them to the store, they'll spend more money, which is also possible. May I ask where the complete edition removed from Steam, if I may ask? I'm sorry, Viper, I don't understand your question. What they said was the Ultimate editions of End of Dragons and the Elder Dragon Saga will be retired from the standalone store. I don't think they're changing the Steam or Epic store at all. So if you go here, collections, End of Dragon Saga collection, you could still get deluxe. The Ultimate one, you know what? I could, for this, honestly, I think that's good. And here's the reason. The Ultimate one does not include Living World, I don't think. Right? Is that not confusing? Ultimate is $100 and doesn't include Living World. But Complete does include Living World. But Complete doesn't include the deluxe stuff. So it's not complete. I've never noticed this before. So I feel like, dude, come on, it's $100. I feel like Complete should include these little, like, this right here, this is, like, that's worth $10. That's a cosmetic. And then, I don't know, that's a couple bucks. But I feel like the deluxe bonuses should be in the Complete edition. But yeah, the Complete thing is mainly, it includes all the Living World seasons. But yeah, I could totally see someone buying Ultimate and not getting Living World and being like, yo, what the hell? The $100 thing didn't include Living World. So, I mean, there's a little bit of confusion there, I would say. Also, you know, calling it the Complete bundle made more sense until there was expansions that came out after that. What I usually try to tell people is that the the Dragon Saga does not include anything after End of Dragons, which is the easiest way I've found to explain it. And they're like, oh, okay. But yeah, there's... I feel like any game like this, like any online store for a game like ours, like Guild Wars 2, should have an option to buy everything at once. Like all the expansions and all the living worlds in a bundle. Maybe give it like 15% off. And then, you know, whenever there's a sale, have it be on sale accordingly. Like, I think there should always be a bundle. Like, you know, EverQuest, whenever you bought an expansion in EverQuest, you would get all previous expansions included. However, EverQuest had a subscription fee. Our game doesn't have a sub fee, so that's not a one-to-one comparison. But I feel like there should always be something in the store that is very easy to understand for new customers that just has everything. Like the catch-up bundle or something like that. I don't know. But anyway. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think that's worth a video. It feels a little like FOMO'd because like you can still get like when new stuff comes out, you can still get Ultimate Editions. I know plenty of people that get the Ultimate Edition every time there's a new expansion just for the 50% off gems. Will Guild Wars 2 Elder Dragon Saga Complete Collection be removed from Steam, or will it... No, the complete collection is not affected by this. And also Steam is not affected by this. So for 2 reasons, the answer is no, don't worry about it. Okay, cool. Chat, with that, it is that time. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun this morning. I enjoyed my time in Enshrouded. If you happen to be new, my name is Muk. I stream every evening and every weekday morning. I will be back in about 5 hours tonight. I'm going to try to get the Neo 3 demo progress we did ported over to Neo 3. If that works, then tonight will be Neo 3 and Ixion. Hit the follow button if you're on Twitch, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Here's links to my YouTube channels, and a special thanks to our dear patrons. They keep this channel alive. Couldn't do this without their help. There's a link to that in the chat if you are interested. Shilling complete. Let me find someone to raid and wrap this up. Raid Fangel. Is Fangel live? He is live. Yeah, I can get Fangel. That's fine. All right. We'll raid Fangel. And once again, I will be back this evening if you wish to join me then. Yeah.